What's going on, y'all? Najee Tech Pro, good to see you. If you're in this live stream, I'm reading your comment. Wait, hold on, what? They didn't announce anything, did they? Because I was told this morning, or I saw this morning that Sony, and I'll talk more about this in a minute. Sony said Sony's not going to be a CCXP after all tonight. Wait, hi Hayden Sinners, me. Just want to know. Any news on... Oh, you're asking if there's any news. Okay, my bad. I read that wrong then. I didn't read it all the way. Is there any news on Spider-Verse 3 film in there? So, good to see all y'all. Good to see y'all. So, wanted to let y'all know that, you're subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're almost to 600 subs, so that's fun. We're almost 600. That's a big milestone. And then thank you for liking the live. If y'all like the live, like, comment, share. We're almost to 600 and 789. The big milestone is 1K and beyond that. I'm grateful for all y'all, and I'm really glad all y'all are here. I don't really have any topics tonight. Someone else just like the live. Appreciate it. I don't really have like a main topic at all tonight. So originally, this live stream, you see the thumbnail and title that I put on this live stream. Originally, this was a Beyond the Spider-Verse, waiting on Beyond the Spider-Verse announcement and teaser. That's what this live stream was. And I had this same live stream when it was set for tonight, right now, tomorrow at 6, Saturday at 6, and Sunday at 6. So the same live stream tonight and 3 days from now. Wake up this morning and I saw on Twitter that it was true that Sony is not going to be attending CCXP tonight. No Spider-Verse announcement. Beyond Spider-Verse, no announcement. I'm a fool, and I'm really sorry, y'all. I really apologize about that because I hyped it up for 2 weeks straight. And, yeah, looks like we're not getting anything. So, and it's just crazy because all of that evidence, man, all of it just lined up perfectly, man, just perfectly. And hey, since Sony's not going to be a CCXP tonight after all, it's two things. Maybe they could be there tomorrow. Maybe they could be there Saturday. Maybe they could be there Sunday. Who's to say they won't? It's possible that they won't be, though. Another thing is that who's to say this month they won't announce something at a different time? Who's to say they won't announce it tonight on their own terms? You know what I mean? Like, who's to say that tomorrow morning we won't have something, or say next week we won't have, you know what I mean? Like, you never know, but I'm really disappointed about it because I was very excited. I was very, very excited for it. But, I'm glad y'all are here. I'm glad y'all always here. So we have 13 people, man. So I might be missing, let's see. Hey, Josue, I don't think you're late. I was a little bit late, so you're good, man. Website down below. You see Spider-Woman's upcoming new film. I think they're working on a Spider-Woman film. Pretty sure they're working on an animated Spider-Woman film as well, right? Because I know a long time ago they were working on a live-action Spider-Woman film. But then I think they're still working on a animated spin-off live-action Spider-Woman film. So they're still working on the animation. Yeah, they're still working on it. So yeah, no Spider-Verse announcement. But again, could they drop it on their own terms randomly? Could they end up being... I don't know. I mean, I have no clue. It would be awesome if they did, but I guess no Spider-Verse announcement tonight. And I was really, really excited to get on live. I mean, obviously, I'm glad to be on live with y'all right now, obviously, but I was excited to see that announcement with y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I was excited. I knew y'all would be excited about that too, but hey, at least we still get to talk about movies, right? That's all that matters. So, again, I don't have any main topics. I just talk about movies. Y'all, what do y'all want to talk about? What questions do y'all have? What questions do y'all have for me about movies? What are y'all's favorite movies? Let's just talk about it, man. I don't have anything else going on tonight, so I have to turn in a school assignment, but it's not due till like midnight, 11:59. So I have some time for that. So there was more news. I got producer Amy Pascal confirmed that Gwen will be featured in the film. Yep. Alongside Sydney Moon. Oh, really? Silk. I don't even think I knew about that. And Jessica Drew. That would be cool. It said that Across the Spider-Verse would serve. Since it includes. Wait. Producer Amy Pascal confirmed that Gwen would be featured in the film alongside Sydney Moon, Silk, Jessica Drew, and said that Across Spider-Verse would serve as a launching pad for the film since it also includes Gwen. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, that sounds awesome to me, man. So that sounds great, man. Yeah, I don't know when they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? I don't even know when they'll have time, man. Because Lord and Miller, Chris Miller and Phil Lord, they said after Beyond, they're done. They need a break. Oh, my dad just texted me at the IMAX about to watch Gladiator 2. Oh, if y'all have not seen Gladiator 2, it is one of my favorite films of the year. I love Gladiator 2, man. But yeah, my dad and mom, they're up in Houston right now. I live like Central Texas, Austin area, so they're out of town until tomorrow. He just texted me and said they're seeing Gladiator 2 though, in IMAX in Houston. Man, that's gotta be awesome, man. Yeah, Gladiator 2 is pretty good, y'all. Let's see. I don't want to butcher your name, but Noemi? I think I say his name. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but Noemi says, "What did you think about the Moana movie?" So, I'm someone who thinks the original Moana is one of the greatest animated movies ever made. It's in my don't exactly know where, but I don't know if it's in my top 5, but it is in my top 10. And I thought the second one was okay. I wasn't a big fan of it, but the first one's so good that you can't. It just can't be touched. You know what I mean? It just can't. And there's some really good things about the second one. There's some not so good things. You know what I mean? It's just middle of the road. It's just in my opinion. But what do you think of it? Let's see. What's going on with you, Pascal, on the Spider-Verse animation stuff? Look, I'll tell you something funny. I was talking to my mom this morning about Amy Pascal, and I was telling her who she is, and I was telling my mom, I was like, this is after I found out about the Spider-Verse, like, Sony not being at CCXP tonight or this year. And I told my mom, I was like, Amy Pascal is not all there. When you look at a picture of her, it looks like she's high. It does. It looks like she just got out of bed. She doesn't know what she's doing. And I told my mom about Avi Arad too, because he works for Sony as well. Avi Arad doesn't know what he's doing either. Both of them need to be fired. I'm sorry. And they need to hand all of Marvel Sony, over to Lord and Miller, who did the producers of Spider-Verse films and the Spider-Noir film. I mean, the TV series they're working on. They need to hand Marvel Sony over to Lord and Miller. Fire Avi Arad. Fire Amy Pascal. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing, dude. So that's my opinion, but I know that's a lot of people's opinion. Trust me, if that makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say. When will you do a backflip? I can't do a backflip, Sally. Can we see it hit the gritty? Nah, I can't do that. I agree. I have to say one's okay. Yeah, it's just okay. I got to go ahead and I'll be back. Okay, be safe, man. Be safe. Good to see you. Please, can we see it hit the gritty? Oh, no, I can't. I can't do that. But like I was saying, Amy Pascal and Avi Arad need to be fired. I would say Amy Pascal needs to be fired more than Avi Arad, but they don't know what they're doing. And if someone tells you they know what they're doing, don't listen to them, because they don't. If I got hired at Sony and I got like a position or whatever to fire some people, right as I walk into that building and say they're both walking up to me, shake both of their hands, right, and say, "Hey, nice to meet you. You're fired. Get out." That's what I would do. That's literally what I would do, because I'm not. Look, I loved the first two Venom films. The third one I really liked. the weakest of the three, I think. You know, the Spider-Verse films are great. I love all three of Tobey's Spider-Man films. Um, both the Andrew Spider-Man films I love. All three of Tom's are great. Morbius and Madam Web, I had a little bit of fun with. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I had a little bit of fun with those two films. I really did. But even I know those two films aren't perfect, man. Even I know the Venom films aren't perfect films, you know. But it's just golly, man. And you even look at the Ghost Rider films, right? The Ghost Rider films are Sony as well, Marvel and Sony. First Ghost Rider film I thought was okay. Second one is a hot pile of garbage. Like, I'm telling you, if you dig down deep and you think about who's in charge of that, of all these films that have been horrible and not done well, it's Avi Arad and Amy Pascal. And maybe some other people, but you get the gist of what I'm talking about. But it's nonsense. It's chaos, man. Can upcoming... Let's see. Can upcoming animation Spider-Gwen, Spider-Verse films took them out? After Spider-Verse 3, maybe. I would say sometime after it. Yeah. Also, animation Venom movie still happening. Oh, I think I heard about that with is that the one with Seth Rogen? I heard something about that. Daniel Allen Emerson. Hi there. Just scrolling through YouTube, then I noticed your live stream talking about movies. I love talking about. Hey, good to see you, Daniel. Appreciate you joining, man. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. I love talking about movies too, obviously. So good to see you, man. Glad you got to join. How is that going to work in that Spider-Verse animation style? Well, I don't know, because I know Lord and Miller said that. Excuse me. After Beyond the Spider-Verse, I know I touched on this a minute ago. I just said this. Lord and Miller are taking a break after Beyond. They're done, and it is confirmed that Beyond the Spider-Verse concludes Miles' Spider-Verse trilogy and story. You know, so we'll see some of them in Secret Wars. I bet. I guarantee we will. And when we get to Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman animated film, who's to say Miles won't show up? You know, what with whatever happens in Beyond and with whatever happens in Secret Wars if they are in there, which I think they will be. You know, but I don't know. We'll just have to see, man. We need to figure out when Beyond is releasing first, and then that way it could kind of be easy to pinpoint when they're releasing the Spider-Woman, Spider-Gwen animated film, because people are saying that, you know, it could release in 2028. I don't think Beyond is releasing in 2028 because it'll lead into Secret Wars, and Secret Wars is May 2027. If it leads into Secret Wars, it's not going to release in 2028. If it releases in 2027, it'll probably be either January all the way to April, because Secret Wars is May 2027. If it's 2026, Spider-Man 4 Tom Holland was supposed to release in July 2026. They're moving it to December 2026. So it could be anywhere from January, November 2026. 2025, which is most likely, in my opinion. I think it is. It could be any time in 2025, really. I mean, you know, like I honestly, with all that evidence, man, I think it could be, but we'll just have to see, you know. But if it does release in 2025, Beyond the Spider-Verse, I think it's definitely not January, because we'd have a trailer right now. February, no, we'd have a trailer by now, and that's Captain America, Brave New World, right? March, it's not anywhere from January to, I'll tell you this. It's not going to be summer 2025, because we would already have something by now. We would already have something, you know what I mean? So what is technically the last month of summer? That's halfway in September, right? And then fall starts in like the second half of September, right? Something like that. So it could be second half of September or August. I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to tell. It's one of those things, man, where I just wish they would tell us when they're planning on releasing it, because that, like, look, if we just get a release date, I'm fine with that. I don't even need a teaser right now. As much as I want to see footage, I trust me, I know all of us want to see footage for Beyond, but even if we just get a release date right now, I'm okay with that. Like, I want just a release date, man. I just want one of the producers or somebody working on the film to go on Twitter and announce it to everybody that, hey, this is when we're planning on releasing it. We're aiming towards winter 2025 or summer 2026 or fall 2026 or spring 2027, right? Just give us that, man. And I get it. Don't rush a masterpiece because the first two films are literal masterpieces in my opinion, man. So I don't know. We'll just we'll just have to see. But and I have no doubt that this next one won't be a masterpiece. And I don't want to rush them. I know they're working hard on it, and I'm excited for it. And I know all y'all are. But I just want an update, man. That's all I want is an update. How can the story work for animation Venom movie and Seth working on this film? And who going to work for the animation side? Wait, so Najee, you're talking about the animated Venom film that Seth Rogen's doing, right? Isn't that the one that Seth Rogen was gonna work on or is working on? You're talking about just one film, right? Okay, so it is just one film. Okay, that is the one Seth Rogen's working on. I don't know, because the thing is, like, I haven't heard it. I don't think any of us have heard any updates on that film, right? Is he even still working on it? Like, I don't have my laptop with me. It's downstairs, but I think it's somewhere downstairs. But trying to think because I remember hearing about that. I remember hearing that Seth Rogen was working on an animated Venom film. I think that was last year, sometime last year, but I haven't heard anything about it, so I don't know. It would be cool if he's still working because I do want to see that. That is very interesting. Like to get Seth Rogen on that, it's cool. And I have faith in that because Seth Rogen worked on the Mutant Mayhem last year. I love that film. So like Mutant Mayhem, if y'all haven't seen it, it's great. And Seth Rogen helped with that, so I trust him with this Venom film. I understand too about some filmmakers taking their time on making the film good, but sometimes I do want at least a little film. I do. I 100% agree with you. Like I don't. Like I want an update, man. Here's the thing. What's holding them back from giving us just a release date, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just very odd to me. I don't know. It just and Jeff Snyder, who is a very reliable, he's a pretty reliable source. He is. Back in September, he was saying that it was reported that Beyond Spider-Verse got scrapped and it's likely to release until 2027 or something like that. But then right after that happened, Chris Miller, the producer on the film, and Daniel Pemberton, who does the score for the films, Daniel Pemberton was like, you can't believe everything you read on the internet all the time. And Chris Miller was like, nothing's been scrapped. The reels are coming along nicely. And one of the ladies, I don't know her name, but one of the ladies who is working on the film back in September when all this happened too, she said that I just checked she's in charge of the storyboard stuff for the film, right? She was like, I just checked with somebody. I forgot who she said, and nothing's been scrapped. Calm down, y'all. And I'm like, that's 3 people who just said that it's not scrapped. One of the storyboard people, the producer of the film, and the music producer of the film. Like, those are 3 reliable sources on the film. So, I don't know. It's just, you know what I mean? Let's see. Hey, the Marvel and DC Marshlands. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Any concerns or hopes regarding Kraven the Hunter? Also, have you had a chance to watch the first 2 episodes? So, my review for the first 2 episodes of Creature Commandos is uploading right now. And I like it. I like Creature Commandos. But it's continually growing on me. I don't love it yet. I don't. I think, and my review is uploading right now. I do think it is a fun and entertaining start to the DCU reboot. I think it's fun and entertaining. I want to see the rest of the episodes to say I fully love it, but it's growing on me, and I think it's pretty fun. It is fun. So, what about you? Did you get a chance to see it? And who is going to lead the Spider Verse animation movies after 3? I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't know. Hopefully Lord Miller, but they said, "Hey, Darth, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I just had surgery a few days. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. So I won't be able to. I'm still recovering. Oh man, hey, go rest, man. Go take it easy. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know about that. I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying for you. What'd you have surgery on? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to say, it's fine. But what happened, man? You all right? Sorry that happened, man. Part of the reason on updates or info the films because of recent that's one of the reasons it got delayed as well. And who going to already write that? But I'll tell you all this. You know, so back in September when Jeff Snyder was saying that the film was reportedly scrapped and delayed to 2027. Thanks, dude. I had surgery on my stomach. Oh man, sorry, man. It was a big surgery, but I'm recovering well. Just didn't want you to think I was missing it. Oh no, dude. If you did, it's totally okay, man. Totally all right. You take it easy, man. Go rest, man. If you missed the live streams, it's totally okay, man. Your health is more important, man. Your health is more important. So yeah. Just I'll be praying for you, man. I'll be praying for you. Take it easy, all right? Just I would say drink lots of water, drink, I don't know, lots of smoothies and ice cream and just soft stuff. You know what I mean? Soft stuff. But yeah, just take it easy, man. Creature Commandos growing on you is how I would probably phrase it. Yeah, it's fun, but I need to see more episodes so I can say I fully love it. You know what I mean? Which I was excited for. My excitement was growing, and I guarantee my excitement for the next episode will continue to grow because I'm looking forward to it. I'm enjoying it more as it goes on. Yeah, probably going to try and review on my channel. Yeah, man, go ahead, do that. That'll be awesome, man. So thanks, man. I'll be going back to sleep now. Take care. Hey, have a safe weekend, man. I'll be praying for you. All right? Take it easy. Always good to see you, Darth. Yo, Darth is a day one, man. Darth is a day one. Take it easy, man. Have a good, safe weekend, all right? Excuse me. So, back in September when Jeff Snyder, said that Beyond the Spider-Verse was reportedly scrapped and delayed to 2027. You know how I said Chris Miller, the producer on the film for Beyond and all the other ones, said that that's not true. The reels are coming along nicely. If you look up what that means, the reels are coming along nicely. It talks to you about the editing process for a film. When you're in the editing process for a film, that kind of means the film's almost already done. So, 2025, reconnecting again. When some of the films got delayed, I got upset with. Yeah, I mean, me too, man. Me too. I feel you, man. I really do. I just want this movie so bad. I do. How are you feeling about? Oh, Shrek 5. Oh, I'm so hyped for Shrek 5, man. I am someone who loves the second Shrek. I love the third Shrek. Fourth one, I'm not the biggest fan of. Both Puss in Boots films, I'm not the biggest fan of. The first Shrek, I'm not like the biggest fan of the first Shrek, but I can rewatch it. You know what I mean? I can rewatch it. So first Shrek, I like, but I'm not as big on it like most people, but I can rewatch it. Second and third one, love those. The fourth one, it's not that great. Both Puss in Boots films are just meh, in my opinion. I like the second one more. Last Wish I was okay with. It was meh, but it was better than the first one, I think. Honestly, for Beyond Spider-Verse, I would absolutely much prefer it be delayed and close out this trilogy of the movie. No, hey, I 100% agree with you, Marvel and DC Marshlands. I 100% agree with you. I really do. And, one of the things tonight, now that we're not getting anything at CCXP tonight, what is MJ or MJ? What does she say on No Way Home? I posted on my story this morning, on my Instagram story. If you y'all help me out, chat. Y'all help me out. How does she say? If you expect disappointment, you won't be disappointed, right? It's hard, man. It's hard, especially for us Marvel fans and DC fans, but mostly Marvel fans. It's hard. It really is, man. I'm telling you, but you just gotta wait, man. You just gotta wait. That's life. That's life, man. I'm telling you. In regards to the Shrek Puss in Boots franchise, even the worst are enjoyable. Oh yeah. I heard you. Hey, Benji, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. But Marvel and DC Marshlands, I 100% agree with you, man. I really do. They are, but yeah, I just want to be on Spider Verse. We're supposed to get it tonight, man, and that was the rumor. That was the rumor, but you know, and that's what this live stream is supposed to be. Waiting for it, but you know, man, I'm disappointed. Dang, man, I'm really disappointed about it. I really wanted that announcement. Dang it, man. It's just sad because all of that evidence that lined up to each other that I've been gathering over the past 2 weeks, man. It all lined up to today. It all did, man. And the new Spider-Verse Fortnite skins dropping today or tomorrow, that lined up. And Crunchyroll, who's owned by Sony, they do anime. I don't know if they're having their panel right now, but they're having their panel tonight, man. Dang, man. Like, it's such a missed opportunity. And Kraven the Hunter, another Sony Marvel film, releases next week. You could have attached something with Beyond Spider-Verse to Kraven to get people in seats, man. Like, to get people to buy more tickets. And they showed footage for Across the Spider-Verse at CCXP 2021. And for Into the Spider-Verse, CCXP footage at 2017, man. They could have made history repeat itself tonight. And they just didn't, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's just disappointing. Very disappointing to me. Yeah, my Creature Commandos review is taking forever to upload. So, should upload soon, I bet. But for Beyond Spider-Verse, I hope we finally get Japet. Hold on a second. Just wait. Just wait. Marvel and DC Marshlands, I'm going to finish reading your comment. But I have something to say. Just wait. For Beyond the Spider-Verse, I hope we finally get Japanese Spider-Man. And Nicholas Hammond will be great, man. From the 70s, yep. Maybe give something for the 90s anime. So, I'll tell you this. Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man. Hey, Adrian, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing all right, man. Nicholas Hammond, I don't know if they'll do it. It would be cool. It's very likely that they will. It's super likely, man. Japanese Spider-Man is rumored to be in there. And I'll tell you this. I have been told by sources or a source that he is going to show up in it. Because I straight up asked. And for Across the Spider-Verse, Japanese Spider-Man was already animated and ready to be in that film. Someone on Twitter before Across the Spider-Verse last year tagged Chris Miller and asked him. And Chris Miller he said he's animated and ready to go. They didn't end up using him for Across, but I think we're gonna see Japanese Spider-Man, Leo Pardon, bro. I'm hyped for that. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care at all. I'm super hyped for that. And 90s animated Spider-Man. You know, you saw glimpses of him in X-Men 97, right? No dialogue, but you saw him in the last 2 episodes, I believe. I think it was. I was told by a source that he's gonna show up too, and it would be a missed opportunity if he didn't show up. Come on. If 90s animated Christopher Daniel Barnes, if Christopher Daniel Barnes doesn't come back to voice him, oh, dude. Oh, man, that would be so sick if he did, man. Oh, that would be so cool. It's likely, though. It's likely for all of the Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't know if Drake Bell would come back to voice Ultimate Spider-Man, but if they get Ultimate Spider-Man from his 2012 TV series, dude, that would be sick, man. Toby, Andrew, and Tom, that would be great, man. It's funny that some people will make fun of the film even if it's a good. Exactly, man. Which there are reasons though, like some people that are not a fan of the original film. Yeah, exactly. One of the known facts is I found out they were going to have zombie Spider-Man. Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, dang. Oh, that would be crazy, man. But cut him out because I think it was too scary, that version. Oh, that would have been sick, though. Ooh. Oh, that would have been cool, though. Who's to say they won't use him for Beyond, dude? Like, what'd you say? You said, well, hold on a second. One of the known facts is I found out they were going to have zombie Spider-Man in the film, but they cut him out. So they cut him out from the film. Maybe they could use him for Beyond, dude. That would the animation style. Oh, that would be so cool, man. Oh, man, I want to see that. Um, with Sony, I found myself constantly wondering what the quality will be for each Spider. Yeah, exactly, dude. You're not alone, man. You're not alone. Spider-Man project they're attached to with Hammond. He stated a while back. Yeah, I remember that. And dude, Hammond's still alive. Nicholas Hammond's still out there. Bring him in as Spider-Man, dude. You know, I have not seen. So okay, so you had two Spider-Man in the 70s, right? You had Japanese Spider-Man, right? You had Japanese Spider-Man's, he only had one season, right? With 40 something episodes. But there was like a 24-minute film that was like a spin-off to the show between episode 10 and 11. I watched the film a couple weeks ago, and it's so bad it's good. It's so low budget, man, but I am gonna try to watch all the episodes soon, like all 40 episodes. I need to. For Nicholas Hammond, though, he had 3 films, I think. Pretty sure he had 3 films. I think he had a couple of series as well. He had a couple of seasons and he had like 3 films or something. And I'm gonna watch those eventually too. So, and then you had like, which I tried watching and I could not get into it. Hey Isabella, good to see you. I tried watching that, not the 90s animated Spider-Man, but the 80s one, like Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I couldn't get into it, man. And I don't think they're going to bring that Spider-Man back because there is a comic book where Spider-Man, Iceman, and oh, I can't think of her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about in the show. They were in a comic book and they all died. Like Spider-Man, Iceman, and that girl from the show, they were in a comic book after the show sometime like later and they died or something. But I did read and hear that it wasn't the same versions or something like that. Firestar. Thank you, Adrian. Firestar. That's right. But I was like, oh, so are they not the same variants or same versions? Like, is that different universe? Like, I don't know. But I couldn't finish that show, man. I couldn't. But, oh, Isabella. Okay. Who do you think is going to die in Beyond the Spider-Verse? Gwen, Miles, Dad, Peter. Hold on 1 second on that. Actually, have an idea. I have an idea about that. I was surprised though that some of the versions of Spider-Man are animals. Shock me, haha. Like Spider T-Rex was great. Spider Werewolf was cool, etc. I was like, come on. To be honest, I never read. Yeah, I mean, there's tons, dude. There's tons. But who do I think is gonna die? Okay, here's my thing. I feel like there's some things we don't know about the Spider Society. I feel like Miguel is not telling the full truth to Miles. I don't know. I don't think he's telling truth to Miles. But at the same time, you saw him show what happened to him. Miguel breaking the canon. So the canon events breaking are real. They're real. So he's telling the truth on that part. But I don't know. I don't think Miles is gonna break it if he saves his dad. I don't know. I don't know. Like I think his dad will survive. I think his mom will survive. If I had to, but besides his parents, though, if I had to think of someone else who would pass on, like sacrifice in the film, maybe Peter. It could be Peter, man. I mean, I don't want Peter to go. I don't want Miles' parents to go. It's not gonna be Gwen. It's not gonna be Miles. Could it be Miguel? I don't know. I don't think it'd be Miguel though, but it won't be Miles. I mean, it could, but I don't think it will be. But we'll just have to see, man. If I remember right, for Hammond, he had either 2 or 3 seasons or 3 movies for episodes, but maybe it might have been something like that. I think, but I don't know though. Like, I just want to see Beyond, dude, so bad. I really do. You know. How come you like the second more than the first? Oh man, there's so many reasons, man. I love the first one. I love the first one. Um, but the first one's great. You just gotta think of the second one though is bigger and more bold, if that makes sense. Is bigger and more bold than the first one. And the first one's big and bold as well. It is. It's grand, but the second one is more grand, dude. Like the scope and scale and size of the first one is great. It's great. But you look at the second one, man, the scope, size, and scale of that film, oof, dude. And to think how big the scope, size, and scale is going to be for Beyond, oh gosh, dude. Oh, man, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, hold on. Hey, Jeffrey, good to see you. I appreciate you sharing the live stream and joining, man. Hope you're doing all right. Let's see. I definitely think there's something extra going on with Miguel. Oh, dude. I'm telling you, man, there's something going on. Yep. But if you look at what happened with Gwen and her dad brings the cannabis thing into question. Oh, you're talking about towards the end, right? When are you talking about when towards the end when he tells her that he quit the job force? Or quit being a cop? That's what we're talking about? That's what you're talking about, right? Brings the canon event thing into question. It does. And if you're... I still want to see Venom and Tom Holland Spider-Man meet. Hey, could be Spider-Man 4. I think it's very likely it's going to be Spider-Man 4. Like, I do believe that what they're saying is true about Venom 3, The Last Dance, being the last solo Venom film. Solo. I do believe that. But I don't believe Tom Hardy when he says it's his last outing as Venom and Eddie Brock. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I don't, you know. Into Spider-Verse was big. Across Spider-Verse was huge. Also felt like most Miles. Exactly. How do you feel about Miles? Oh, I'm hyped for it. I'm so excited for it. I cannot wait. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it. I really can't. But wait, yep, and by Miguel's Colossus should have broken game. And okay, and here's the thing with that scene, right? Here's the thing with that. When Gwen's dad tells her that he quit being a cop, right? The expression on her face when she's like, but that means that right there proves that the canon won't break. It won't. Because I'll tell you another thing as well. You know, the big point in the movie is that Miles was never supposed to be Spider-Man. It was never supposed to be Spider-Man. Because the spider that bit him was from Earth 42. A different universe, right? So Miles was never supposed to be Spider-Man. So therefore, the canon will not break if he saves his dad. And a struggle moment right there is Miguel not understanding that and capturing Miles and his dad dying for no reason. And that's going to have an emotional impact, man. Oh, that's going to be hard if that happens. That is going to be sad, man. That is going to be very sad. Like, it's one of those things where, like, at the same time, another thing I feel like might happen is that you know, they told Miles that his dad's supposed to die, and if he doesn't, the cannon breaks. What if it's not his dad? What if it's his mom? You know what I mean? What if it's Peter? What if it's Gwen? Somebody that Miles loves, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, my Creature Commandos review just uploaded, y'all. Just uploaded. So, yep, by Miguel's. Oh, wait. Well, that right there is why she got the very... Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Alexandria, good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, but my Creature Commandos episode 1 and 2 review just uploaded. So if y'all want to go check that out, please go check that out. I would appreciate the likes on that and all that. Helps the channel out a lot. I do remember you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. You know, it's crazy to think because, like, Prowler Miles was supposed to be Spider-Man, but he's not. And so our Miles is an anomaly. It's crazy, man. But you never know, man. Never know. I hope that Gwen Stacy... Yeah, it would be sad, but I don't know. I just don't see it happening. You know what I mean? I just don't see that happening. But it would be very sad. I'll tell you that. Spider-Man 2099 or Miguel is just sad because of what happened to his family. Exactly, it was. So he thinks he knows what is better for... Yeah, that's true. It's true. You know, and he's the one who runs it. He runs it. And, you know, you would think he knows best, and he does, but not every smart person knows everything. Not every genius on Earth knows every single minute detail, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not the case, but yeah. So, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. But we'll just have to see when the film releases because I am very, very excited for it. If I had to choose my number one movie that I am most excited for, that I'm wanting right now, it's Beyond the Spider-Verse. My second one... Oh, man. What's my second most anticipated? Probably Secret Wars. Because I know Batman Part 2 is up there. Incredibles 3 is up there. Doom Messiah is up there. Top Gun 3 is up there. So there's a lot to look forward to. You know what I mean? But, okay. So, right now it is 6:44 right now, right? Where I live. So, Sony's not going to be a CCXP tonight. So, we're not getting anything beyond Spider-Verse. Sadly, that was what the rumors suggested, but we're not, you know. But there is an untitled, panel going on at 8:30 on the big stage. You know what I mean? I don't think it's them, but man, I wish it was. What's your favorite live action Spider? Oh, I love all of them, man. All the Spider-Man are great. But if I had to choose one, Andrew Garfield. Because I grew up with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. And his films are nostalgic for me. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up seeing bits and pieces of Tobey Maguire's films. So those are, in a way, nostalgic for me as well. They are nostalgic. But Andrew Garfield's films are... oh, really? Nice. That's cool. Yeah, they're more nostalgic for me, you know. But I love Tom's films also, you know what I mean? And I love the animated ones. So, and I will have a video up tomorrow as well for my guilty pleasure films of 2024. So, I only have 2 films that are my guilty pleasures of this year, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. Y'all will find out tomorrow. But I think... out of the 2 films I'll be talking about in the video tomorrow, one of them is going to ruffle some feathers. I'll tell you that. So, it's not going to go well. But hey, it's my opinion. Film's subjective, so. Almost spilled my water a second time. Good grief. Getting too clumsy over here. Me too. I'm also still excited for the trailer. Oh yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. The Michael Jackson biopic, I can't get excited for, but I need to see footage first because he's my number one singer. Oh, awesome, man. That's cool. What's the movie you want to see with the low? Oh, that's a good question. Excuse me. That's a really good question, Benji. Hold on. Let me read that again, Benji. Hold on. Excuse me. What's a movie you want to see that I have a low expectation for? Oh, no. What's a movie you went to see? Okay, what's a movie you went to see with a low expectation but came out mind blown? Oh, man. Dang, what was one? I gotta say, honestly, 2 years ago, Top Gun Maverick, dude. I'll tell you this. Top Gun Maverick is one of my top 10 movies of all time. It is one of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. I love that film. I can watch that over and over and over again. May of 2022, when I went to go see it, I went to go see it with my mom, right? Hi, like to share. Like, oh, I appreciate that, Michael. Appreciate you joining, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. I went to go see Top Gun Maverick before I ever saw the original. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Walked out of that film like, that's good, man. That's good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Glad you're here, man. I was like, there's no way I just watched that. Like, I love Top Gun Maverick. And then after that, I watched the original, and I love the original, dude. Like, Top Gun Maverick. But this year, it wasn't in theaters, but it was on Netflix. Hitman with Glenn Powell. No expectations for that film. Finished it, and I love that film. Love Hitman, dude. It's so good. If y'all have not seen Hitman, go watch it. Hitman is one of my biggest surprises of the year, man. It is so good. But what about y'all? What are some movies that y'all had no expectations for, y'all went to go see, and y'all walked out? What's the word? Y'all walked out loving it. You know, that's what I meant to say. Or here's a good one too. Okay, so and I'll think of mine too. What is a movie that you were so hyped? I really enjoyed the Snyder Cut. I really do. Like, I like the Snyder Cut. I feel like it could have been a Snyder Cut. I really do. Like, I like the Snyder Cut. I feel like it could have been a little bit better, though, in my opinion. But, you know, I still enjoy it. I still will watch it, you know what I mean? But hey, Christian, good to see you, buddy. Don't say anything nasty. Don't say anything nasty, buddy. Hashtag Spider Center, man. Yep. Indeed, man. Indeed. Hey, Wyatt. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Christian, how did your you had 2 more exams today, right? How'd they go? They were today, right? Or are they tomorrow or something like that? What film would you want to be remade? Definitely not Back to the Future. They better not touch Back to the Future, man. Let's see. Man, sorry about no Spidey news, dude. I'm disappointed, man. But it's all good. It happens. It happens, but no Spidey news, man. Disappointment, man. Can ask the question on my phone. So I was saying, what is a film that you were super hyped for, but you walked out disappointed? You know what I mean? Michael Lambert is a friend of mine. Hayden, just like, oh, okay, cool. Let's see. What film would you want to be? So a film that I would want to be remade, not Back to the Future, because they better not touch that film or that trilogy. Goonies, they better not touch. Do not touch Goonies. Do not touch Gremlins. Do not touch E.T. Don't touch those films. Ghostbusters, they've already kind of touched that. Star Trek, I've never seen Star Trek. I don't care about that. But a film, like an actual remake? Oh, man. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Man, that's a good question. Dang. I have to think about that. Let me think about it because I don't know. Dead Reckoning. Oh, really? You didn't like Dead Reckoning? Okay. Disappointing amount of CGI when they market. I would say there was some. I don't remember seeing much, you know what I mean? I don't remember seeing much CGI, but I think there was a little bit, you know what I mean? But I think that's kind of what they meant. I think that's kind of what they meant in a way. But Black Panther 2, yeah. Black Panther 2 grew on me. And I do like that film. I really do. I enjoy that film. And it continued to grow on me. It's just, it's a good film, I think, you know. But okay, so too long. Black Panther, it is pretty long. I will say that. It is pretty long. Black Panther 2. What I think should be remaking live. Oh, Fox and that. Oh, dang. Captain Marvel. I enjoyed Captain Marvel for the most part, you know what I mean? I enjoyed it for the most part. You know, the second one too, I enjoyed for the most part, you know what I mean? Ooh, Fox and the Hound. Be a good one. Be a good one. Excuse me. So a film that I would want to be remade. You know, honestly, I think it could work. It could very, very likely work. Goonies. And I'm hearing things that they're making a sequel to the original, which, if they do, hey, that's better than the remake, I think. But one of them, for me, I probably would want to be remade as Spirit Stone. I don't think I've heard of that one. I don't think I've heard of that. No, I need to look that up, though. But if they remade Goonies, I feel like it could possibly work. In a way, sort of. But if they did a sequel, which from what I heard, I think they are, or something like that. If they did that sequel to the original, I'd be totally down for that. Just please don't butcher it, man. And I'm hearing they are planning on doing Back to the Future 4. Make it a sequel to the third one. Do not remake it. If they remake it, I feel like that could work, but don't ruin it, man. Because Back to the Future is in my top 10 films of all time. Do not ruin Back to the Future. Goonies is not in my top 10, but I love that film. I grew up on both of those films. Do not ruin them, man. Don't. You know what I mean? I disagree about a live-action Fox and the Hound because I don't understand making live-action remakes of almost entirely animal films, Jungle Book, Lion King, etc. Good morning from Morocco. Hey, I was about to say good morning, but it's not good evening. I'll say good afternoon, good evening from Texas, man. Good to see you, Mohammed. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing all right. I mean, I think Disney did announce they're probably not going to do more remakes after the live-action Lilo and Stitch, Mufasa Lion King. Oh, really? Really, they're not? Oh, I didn't know about. Well, they're doing the live-action Bambi, aren't they? Aren't they doing the live? Oh, which dude? Gosh, they're gonna butcher that, man. Oh, I can see it now. Oh gosh, dude, they're gonna butcher the live-action Bambi, dude. I'm telling you, I'm nervous about that. And Snow White, dude. Surprisingly, Snow White actually doesn't look that bad, though. And Lilo and Stitch, I'm actually looking forward to. Mufasa, I'm hyped for. I am. I don't know. We'll see. But aren't they doing the live action Beauty and the Beast, which I was not a fan of. Aren't they doing like a sequel thing to that too? And the live action Aladdin, I actually thoroughly enjoyed that film. Aren't they doing a sequel thing to that too? Not particularly sequel movies, but like a sequel Disney Plus series, Beauty and the Beast, and a one to Aladdin, aren't they? or Aladdin 2. I thought I heard they were doing Aladdin 2 with Guy Ritchie because Guy Ritchie did the first one, you know. I'm trying to think what else they could remake. Bambi, dude. Ah, man, I'm nervous about that. Oh boy, I'm nervous. That is not gonna. That is gonna. They are gonna butcher it, dude. They are gonna butcher Bambi. That sounded wrong. Don't take that out of context. Did not mean to say. Yeah, yeah. Just pretend I didn't say that. They're gonna butcher the film. How about that? They're gonna butcher the film. Like why do live action animal films? Animation gives animals so much more character and person. Hey, it does. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. Live actioning it makes it have to look realistic. Yeah, that's true. That is a good point. Have you seen? Oh, Midsummer. No, I have not yet, but I'll probably watch it eventually. I just never had any desire to watch it, but I do know what it is though. The people that made the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey films are doing the horror. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh man, I forgot about that horror version of Bambi called Bambi the Reckoning. Yeah, they're doing that Pinocchio one too, which I ain't gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna watch it, man. We still yet to have horror version of Bambi from the guy. Yeah, they're working on it. They're working on the Pinocchio one as well. So, aren't they doing a Little Mermaid one too? Oh gosh, dude, it's so goofy, man. You know what could actually work? If they did a Snow White one. Oh, that would work good, man. If they did a Snow White one, man, that would actually not be that bad. I think it actually worked pretty well, but trying to think what else they could do. I feel like it would semi work. It would work in a way if they did a Beauty and the Beast because you know the Beast is like a beast. He's a beast, right? And it could be scary, dude. I think that would work. The freaking Poohverse or Poohverse. Yeah, man, it's dumb. It's so dumb, but it's pretty cool because I haven't seen any of them and I don't plan on watching them. But if y'all follow 3C Films, if y'all have not subscribed to 3C Films, go subscribe to him. He actually lives in Texas as well, the Dallas area. So that's pretty cool. He lives, that's like 3-4 hours away from me. But it's cool because he's like one of my favorite movie reviewers. You know what I mean? And he had a cameo in, I believe, the second Winnie the Pooh one they released earlier this year. Yeah, 3C Films is great, dude. He's great. So funny, man. And hopefully in the future I get to meet him. Bro, 3C Films is so great, man. He's so great. I'm hoping in the future I get to meet him, man, because again, we both live in Texas, you know what I mean? And you know, there's a lot of movie conventions that go on in Dallas. In Texas too, like in Texas, but they're like Fan Expo in Dallas, right? I'm hoping I get to meet him, man. I'm hoping I do because he's read and replied to my comments before too. You know, like I comment on his stuff and he's replied to me a lot, and it's just cool, man. So yeah, he's a funny dude. He's funny, man. His Reddit page, dude. I post on his Reddit page when he's live on Fridays. Like tomorrow night, that'll happen. If y'all are not on 3C Films' Reddit page, dude, get on there now. It is the funniest thing. It is so out of left field, crazy and chaotic, but I love it, dude. Like it is so funny, man. It's chaotic, but I love it. And he was in Austin not too long ago, back in September for Fantastic Fest. So that was cool to be close to him. You know what I mean? And how many of y'all follow Sean Chandler by any chance? Do y'all follow Sean Chandler? I do watch Jeremy Jahns. Not much. I'm subscribed to him. I was saying, okay, so Jeremy Jahns and Chris Stuckman, I'm subscribed to, and I've watched their videos. I don't much, though. Like, every now and then I'll watch their videos. Chris Stuckman, not that much, but Jeremy Jahns, sometimes I will. So, not too much, but I do sometimes, you know. But Jeremy Jahns more than Chris Stuckman. But how many of y'all know Sean Chandler? because I've been watching Sean Chandler's movie reviews videos for years, man. And I got to meet Sean Chandler back in April of this year. And, we both live in the Austin area, and whenever I go to advanced screenings, I always see him there and I always say, hey, what's up, man? So we know each other, right? And we're friends on Facebook as well, so that's cool. And we're his personal account on Facebook, we're friends. And when we went back in September, when we both ended up at the same Speak No Evil advanced screening, was a row behind me. And, I took a photo of Speak No Evil poster on the screen saying, now watching. And he commented on my Instagram post saying, is that you in front of me? And I was like, what? This is crazy, man. Never watched him, but he sounds... Oh, dude, go subscribe to Sean Chandler if y'all have not. He's at 290K right now. Get him to 300K. He deserves it, man. Dude's inspiration and such an overall good dude, man. He's a cool dude. He's a super nice guy. Super nice guy, man. So, yeah. And 3C Films, subscribe to him. I have not met 3C, obviously, like I said. But he's a funny dude, and he just seems cool. And get him to... He is at 600 and something K. He's almost to 700K. Get him there, y'all. Get him there. What about Zach Milne? I know that name. I know Zach Pope. I know who Zach Pope is. And I know... what's his name? Is Zach Milne the guy who's friends with... you know what? I have my TV right here. Let me pull up YouTube. I think I know who you're talking about. Let me grab my remote real quick. Hold on. Let me pull up YouTube on my TV real quick because I know Zach Pope. I know who that is. But Zach Milne? I recognize that last name. Because I think I know... Hold on. Let me pull up YouTube real quick. Zach Milne? Let's see. Okay, I think we're thinking of the same guy. Yeah. He's a funny dude. I think we're thinking of the same guy, man. Hold on, let me see though for just to make sure, because I think I know who you're talking about. Is that his last name, Milne? That's his last name, right? Yeah, Zach Milne talks movies. Let's see. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different guy. Oh no, I don't think I've ever heard of this dude. Zach Milne? So he's got 2.82K subs. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never heard of this guy. And I'll look up the guy I'm talking about, and I'll see if y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't think I've heard of this guy. He's got 2.82K subs, though. That's pretty good. That's great. His thumbnails are pretty good, I'll tell you that. Yeah, his thumbnails are good, man. His titles are good, too. Yeah, this dude's good. Yeah, I have to check out his videos later. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do that. Let me look up that one guy I'm talking about. Because I don't know. What's that guy's name? Let's see. Oh, wait. I can go to my subscriptions. Let me go to my subscriptions. Hold on. If I can get to all of them. Come on. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm trying to get my subscriptions open. Or trying to get to them, I mean. How many of y'all watch Holden Hardman? Do y'all know Holden Hardman? Dude, my friend watches. Bro, I love his videos. How many of y'all watch him, Holden Hardman? His friend Matt. Matt Lane from Matt Lane Fitness or whatever his name is. His videos are great, man. They're great. Oh, that's the guy I was talking about. Adam Does Movies. Y'all know who he is, right? Adam Does Movies. That's what I was talking about. That okay. Let's see how many how my Creed Commandos reviews actually doing. I need to check that real quick. Let me see. Do you ever watch any Matt Pat Film Therapy? I've seen some of his videos, yeah, like a while back, but no, I'm not subscribed to him or anything, but I know who he is. It was cool to see him in the FNAF movie. I thought that was pretty cool because I think we all heard that he was going to be in it, but to see him actually show up, that was cool. I was disappointed Markiplier didn't show up, you know, but I think Markiplier said that he's not going to be in the second one. I hope he is, though, because that would be awesome if he is. But, what was I going to look up? Oh, yeah, I was going to look up, hold on. Getting tired. Where is my, let's see. I'm trying to find my, videos on here. Wait, let me just look up my account, I guess. Let me see. Just trying to see how many, how my review's doing. The Creature Commandos review, so. Did you see that Tom Holland and Zendaya are going to be... Yeah, they're going to both be in the Christopher Nolan film, which I don't know how they're going to do that and film Spider-Man 4 at the same. Yeah, but again, I don't know how they're going to film both movies back to back because Christopher Nolan, he's going to make sure that film's great, like Oppenheimer, or even better, you know. And obviously they want Spider-Man 4 to be just as great too, you know. But I don't know. I am probably going to let this live go in a few minutes because I do need to start working on my Guilty Pleasures video. And once I finish that, I will upload that tomorrow. So I'm going to take a few more minutes. Y'all ask whatever and we'll talk about whatever. But I am probably going to go, let's see, it's 7:12 right now. Let's say 7:15. I'm going to leave it at 7:15 because I'm going to start working on that video and I'll upload it tomorrow. So about almost 2 more minutes. So. Just followed your Twitter. Oh, I appreciate that, Daniel. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I want my Twitter to grow. I do, but yeah, Twitter's hard to grow, man. It is, I'll tell you that. But I have to go right now, but it was nice seeing you. I'm gonna go check out your new. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Hey, Benchy, it's always good to see you too, man. Always appreciate you joining. So, yeah, have a good and safe weekend, all right? Good to see you. Had to put my retainer back in. Hate this thing so much. Having a retainer is just awful, man. I don't wish it on anybody. All right, I said 7:15, but it's 7:13. I am going to go ahead and, golly, this retainer. I hate this thing so much. I am going to go ahead and head out. I appreciate y'all all joining in so much. I love every single one of y'all. And I'm so grateful and so thankful to be able to talk movies with y'all to talk movies with y'all every week and every day. So if y'all are new, do not forget to subscribe. We're at probably 576 right now. And next big milestone is 600. The 789 1K is the big one and beyond that. And if you're new, I do live streams, movie news, trailer reactions, movie reviews, TV show reviews, all that wonderful movie stuff under the movie umbrella. Keep talking movies, my wonderful people. Cheers. Have a good and safe weekend. I want to see y'all all in the next live stream. I really do. Please be safe. I want to hear, next live stream, I want to hear what new movies y'all have seen, what new TV shows y'all watch, what y'all think of Creature Commandos, when y'all think the Superman trailer is going to release. And Daniel, I'll see you, buddy. Good to see you. Cheers, my wonderful people. Love y'all.